I just turned on my stream chat. We're watching some guy talk about the creativity kit. This was a month ago, I think, when we first launched it. It was a one-time payment at the time, and now it's $50 a month. And since then, what we did to circumvent like people saying that there's not enough information in the creativity kit, we do 3 calls a week. I do three hours a week. We all do a networking call. I do Q&As. I bring on special guests. I brought on multi-millionaires. We talk. And we've even found I got people jobs in the creativity kit. I got somebody an editing job. This guy, Steph is cold, another red pill guy that you wouldn't agree with, hopped in one of my streams. And then he hit me up asking for an editor. I went to the creativity kit, asked for an editor. Now he found a full-time guy. So it's a great place to network and develop the skills to make money online. But I feel like your sentiment here and overall like the blue pill ideology is that not everybody can get rich, and that not like that everybody in your chat right now, it's like instead of trying to improve, instead of trying to find a way to make more money, it's like they'd rather just like get in a chat and waste their time and not improve it all. Like, oh well, everything else is, these are crypto nerds. Like, why don't you try to make some money online instead of watching Destiny all day?
I mean, there are things you can do to like improve yourself, but like trying to learn how to make money online is probably one of the most worthless things you can do for self-improvement.
That's such a dumb thing to say, because you spend hours online. Like you literally are a professional moneymaker online. Why would you say that it's a dumb way to make money when that's what you do?
Because my job is a 1 in a million job.
But there's so many ways to make money online. And you are an example of people who chronically spend all their time on the internet. That's not the only way.
Hold on, first of all, there's
money.
not that many ways to make money online. It's pretty hard.
There's so many ways to make money online.
It's a grind. It's very difficult to make a decent amount of money online. Like,
right, so but you don't talk about the grind. You rather say like, go to college. I saw you on Adam 22. You're like, go to college.
Yeah, because college is a super reliable course to build
college
yourself.
College is a scam. College is a giant scam. Most of these majors are a waste of time now. You have to pay 50 grand a year to a lot of these schools.
Why do you think people pay the money?
Because it's an illusion to make them feel like they're productive and they're doing something when in reality they don't know what they want to do. They're just in there taking up loans, and then they end up at 40 with a bunch
all
of
student societies, they don't end up with debt. They end up out earning people with high school degrees by about $1 million over the end of their lifetime. There's a reason why people pay so much for degrees. It's because they tend to pay for themselves.
You're telling me you don't know a lot of people in your generation that have to pay so much money off in student loans?
I know more people that went broke on crypto than I know people that wasted money on a STEM degree.
Okay, but why are you advocating for the grind of college, but not advocating for making money?
Because
online?
College is a reliable path that if you get on the path and you put in the work, there's a guaranteed reward at the end. It's not a competition with other people. Competition's by
a reliable path. What did you go to college?
Kind of.
Kind of. So you didn't even you dropped out, and you're telling people to go to college?
Yeah, because I'm a 1 in a million. What I did was incredibly rare. Like, what do you mean? Like, not everybody can take the same path that I took.
Why are you not advocating? Like, if you know how to do it, why don't you try to tell people how to do it? You're not a 1 in a million. Like, do you think what you did is that difficult?
I was literally the first person in the world to quit their job and do streaming as a profession. Yeah, like I think that's a 1 in a 10 or 100 million or 1 in 9 billion. Yeah, like yeah, I think it's an incredibly rare thing. Like even on the Twitch platform, to be somebody that makes a living is like a 1 out of 100,000 thing. What are there, like 10 million streamers on Twitch or whatever? It's some absurdly high number. And I think
you have to grind to get it. There's a lot of people.
It's not just grinding. No. College is a grind that you can grind on and get a career waiting for you at the end. Streaming is a lot of luck. You have to be lucky enough. You have to have
a lot of these people to like figure out that they don't. Okay, they get a job at some office with a boss with a pension, 5 days a week. Nobody wants to do that anymore. Nobody wants to be a slave to that. You don't want to be a slave to that. You do the complete opposite of a college degree.
You see the
people to go do it
because I'm like the glorious top of the top of the top. For most people that are trying to grind on online shit, they're doing like this weird esoteric research, constantly refreshing their fucking Amazon page or whatever shop they have to see that they've earned like another like $2.84 for the month, like praying to God that they managed to ship a few more things or get a few more clicks or whatever. Like it's not glorious there. You think most of these people are like, yeah, bro, like I just checked my crypto earnings for the day, made another $2 grand, gonna go down, have a coffee, get on my MacBook and like see if I can make like another 400,000. Like that's not most people. Most people on this online grind are like unemployed dudes either in their mom's basement or at home with their girlfriend, like working part-time or full-time, like service work on the side.
They hear advice from you. They hear advice that like, oh, I should go to college. I should give up my time. I should be slow and bored after 5 p.m. and not take any time to invest in myself. Most of the people who make money online, and I'm one of those people, are saying that it's a mindset shift. And if you start thinking like an entrepreneur, you can actually make money doing this thing. There's so many ways to make money online. I just got a guy a full-time editing job from my creativity kit.
If I could find,
I just did in my Discord, he works a full-time job now.
He didn't get it because he learned something. He got it because he got networked with you. That's different.
No, he learned how to edit, and he emailed Steph is Cold. He was the best editor of the 5 people that he selected. You have to get good at editing. There's a lot of skills.
He didn't learn editing from your program.
He
got networked in your program.
Okay, but it's a combination of multiple things.
No, but I'm just saying he paid
to.
money to get into Discord and you ended up recommending him. But again, even that is a lucky thing. How many people were in your program that can edit? Like, even that was lucky.
Maybe he learned editing from a film school, from the traditional path like I did, learning how to edit up for a fucking TV show or a movie, and then instead he found out how to make money online from TikTok or from this algorithm from the new content space, figured out how to use the skill set, and then ended up in the right place at the right time and got a job.
If I were to talk to most entrepreneurs, I think the vast majority of them, if you're asking them what you should do, I think they would say you should go to college. That'd be my guess.
They don't say that. Drop out.
I would have to find real entrepreneurs. Online,
You're an entrepreneur and you dropped out.
But I'm an intelligent person. Online entrepreneurs don't count because
do you
most
think that your
of
viewers
these
are dumber
guys
than you?
got lucky on crypto and they think they know anything about business. I'm sorry, but if you do crypto, you're not an entrepreneur. You don't know anything about business or employees or anything. You have no experience in this world.
that
Not
your
you
viewers are
personally, but
dumber than you?
yeah. Do I think that my viewers are? It's not about dumb. It's not just a matter of how smart you are. I think it's a matter of
It's a genuine question. Do you think you're smarter than your viewers?
like in what way? In what sense?
You said that you're an intelligent person. You're 1 in a million. Not everybody could do what you do. Do you?
When I
think you're
say I'm
smarter
1
than
in a
your
million and not everybody can do what I do, what I mean by that is that throughout my life, before I was 22, 21 years old, I developed a hyper specific set of skills. And I wound up in a hyper select moment in history where a hyper select amount of technology was available at a
got
time.
lucky?
Yeah, a lot of it
lucky?
was, yeah.
Oh, come on, man.
If I was born 5 years earlier, I would be a full-time carpet cleaner for the rest of my life. And if I was born 5 years later, I would be a full-time carpet cleaner for the rest of my life. Like the moment that I had,
my question though.
What is your question?
Do you think you're smarter than your chat?
Maybe on average, but that's not relevant. There's people that are smarter than me that are poorer than me. There's people that are dumber than me that are richer than me.
I think that's the difference between my mentality and yours. Like, I don't think that I'm smarter than the people that watch my stream. I think that I'm capable of getting to a point that everybody watching me can get to if they apply themselves properly and if they see that there's a way out of the programming like you did. You dropped out of your carpet cleaning bullshit matrix job, and now you have the best job ever. You play video games all goddamn day, sit in here and yell.
You're comparing,
It's so fun.
This is not the average job in the online world. The average job here sucks shit. Even the average streaming job sucks shit. People that have 50 to 100 viewers that are having to like beg for subs, beg for donos, and grind every fucking day. Like, that's not a fun job. That's just as miserable as any other job.
Way. It's work smarter, not work harder. But you can work
not
smarter.
every. It's you don't understand, bro. There's a limited amount of viewer hours that exist in the world. You can't just invent people to watch your shit unless you're botting. You can't. Not everybody can be a big streamer. There's just not enough people in the world watching content.
Okay, but don't you understand that there's so many other ways to make money? You're really like pocketing in how many jobs there are online now. You know that there's a lot of people. I know people that make money just selling verification badges. I know people making money from crypto.
Listen to what you just said. Listen to what you just said. People that make money selling verification badges. These are people that are highly connected at social media companies.
Okay, how do they get that connection? How did they get that?
I don't know. It was either through work or whatever.
Smart.
I don't know how they got those connections, but I know not everybody can have. Listen. You need to have the economic understanding what you're saying. The fact that somebody can make a living selling verification badges means that there's a demand for that, meaning the supply is very low, meaning it's very rare to be the person that can sell that service. By definition, not everybody can do that. All of these jobs are highly exclusive. If everybody could do them, there wouldn't be any money in doing them.
Being a high-value person that doesn't have to slave away at a college job 9 to 5 is difficult, but you can get there. And saying that there's only a streamer can do that is limited.
What you're saying, high value, like this is like, I already told my son this, like my kid's not doing YouTube until he finishes college. If you want to talk about being a high value person,
What?
Yeah, of course. Getting a college degree is one of the biggest investments you can make in yourself. And it's one of the biggest ways you can...
You didn't even do it.
I got lucky.
You didn't do it.
I got
lucky. How are you advocating for something you didn't do?
Because I'm smart enough to see that I was one of the few survivors of that world. I made it out. I escaped. It's not like I grew from the path that was there.
Why did you drop out of college?
Because I was working full-time graveyard shifts and I couldn't do college and work at the same time.
Did you like college?
Yeah, I wanted my music degree. I have a huge passion for music, of course.
Okay, do you need a music degree to be successful in the music industry?
You don't need one, but it helps.
No, you don't. It doesn't help.
How does it not help?
Bro, it doesn't. What did you want to do? You wanted to be an engineer?
No, but there was a really good saxophone program at my school. Being in that program gives you the opportunity to play
the saxophone?
Yeah, that was my... Why do you think I have a saxophone background?
And you wanted to get a degree to play the saxophone?
It's not about getting a fucking degree. It's about having the...
That's what you're saying it is.
It's about having the opportunity at school to play with other talented people. It's about the workshops you get connected to. It's about the traveling that your college sponsors. It's about the ensembles that you get to play with and the experience you get to build while being part of that ensemble. Otherwise, what? I'm going to go, busk downtown and hope that a good player shows up and wants to gig with me?
Things? You can't do all of those things by meeting the right people.
You can learn how to build an atomic bomb by reading the right Wikipedia articles. That doesn't mean everybody can do it. It's nice having people to tutor you and mentor you and help you.
You're saying it's a safe space. It's a comfort zone for people who don't want to apply themselves.
It's not about a safe space. It's about...
You don't need a fucking degree to get to play the saxophone. You just need to know the right people, get in a band, and then go travel, get the experience of playing with other people. There's no... Bro, who played the saxophone? Miles Davis? He didn't get a fucking degree. There's not one saxophone player that you look up to who went to school for that. Don't you see the hypocrisy there? College was a safe space for you because you wanted to become a saxophone player.
Miles Davis
is harder to actually do it. I don't give a fuck, but I get the point. There's someone else who played the saxophone. The point is that you wanted to become a successful saxophone player, and instead of applying yourself, you took the safe space in the belief, this imaginary world that going to school for was actually going to get you a fucking job doing it. When that's not true. You need to put yourself in the right situations. You need to talk to the right people in order to become successful. That doesn't matter. A degree for saxophone?
I don't know how to break through your programming.
Who the fuck plays saxophone?
I don't know how to break through. No, most people probably didn't go to school. Just like a lot of great programmers didn't go to school. A lot of great developers didn't go to school. But the reality is that if you're searching online, this is the advice that I give everybody. If you're searching online for something to do besides going to school, you are the perfect person to go to school. That's what you need to do. If you don't need to go to school, you know it. This is the advice I give anybody that comes up to me for programming. If somebody says, hey, I kind of want to get into programming and I need to go, should I go to school or not to learn how to be a programmer? If you're asking me, the answer is yes. If you don't need to go to school, you know. By the time you're 18, 19, 20, no, hold on. By the time you're 18, 19, 20, if you have the skill set to be an entrepreneur, to start a business or whatever, you're not asking people online for advice on what to do. You already know. You're already part of that world. You already have those jobs. You're already building those connections. If you got to ask, go to school, get the degree. It's so much safer. It's so much more reliable.
You're smart enough to know that all information is available on YouTube now. You can find.
But why do teachers exist, Sneako? Why do teachers exist if everybody can just learn everything by reading an encyclopedia?
Exactly for the reason you went to school, to give you a comfort zone and make you feel like you're doing something.
I'm different. I'm not the average person.
Okay. You were when you were in college. When you were wanting to play the saxophone, you wanted to feel like you were doing something. You really wanted to go be independent and be an artist, and you decided to take the safe space of college. That's what college provides for you, a zone to make you feel like you're progressing when you're really not. You're just giving money to other people.
You literally are progressing. You're learning skills every single day in a college classroom.
You can learn an instrument from YouTube tutorials.
You could.
You don't need school. That's a waste of time. And that's a perfect example. Like going to school for an artistry is. I went to film school. I went the same shit as you. Fucking misunderstood artist. You know, I was in film school. It's a waste.
Misunderstood artist.
Yeah, you wanted to play the saxophone. You were deep in there. You're trying to swoon a girl with a fedora on. Man, I know where you were. You were probably on Reddit forums and stuff like that. You said "my-lady," and then you walked into the jazz club smoking a cigarette. You were misunderstood.
I wasn't misunderstood. I had to work too much, so I had to drop out.
Why don't you play the saxophone anymore?
I like the piano more. I had no time to relearn it. If I relearn an instrument, it'd be a guitar.
What job do you think you would have got from your degree?
I don't know if I would have gotten one at all. That's why I kept my casino job. That's why when it came time to choose between school or college, I chose work.
So you're saying you wouldn't have gotten a job playing the saxophone, but you're still advocating for people to go get a job. How does that make sense?
I'm saying that I didn't have the luxury of being able to go into infinite debt and screw around on the internet to figure out if I could make it big or not, because I had bills to pay and I had nobody in my life to support me. So when it came time to choose between doing school for a saxophone degree versus working full-time at the casino, if I live here on my own and I either have to pay my rent or be homeless, I chose the reliable job at the casino. That was my choice.
Okay. Would you have found a job if you stayed in school?
Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know what that path looked like. I didn't get to finish school.
Do you regret it? Do you want to go back?
I don't know. I thought about it sometimes, but I mean, obviously, I've picked up a whole new skill set doing what I do now.
If you are aware that all this information is available online, everything they teach in schools, all the books, all that, why are you still telling people to go to school? Is it because it's a safe space? Is it because it's a comfort zone to make them feel like they're progressing? Do you really think people aren't dumb enough to go out and seek that information themselves? I learned more in film school from YouTube tutorials than I did in class. I learned more on my laptop, like when I was running home to go edit videos.
That's great, because that's how you learn. I think I learned that way. I think I'm a really good self-directed learner, but most people aren't. That's just the reality.
Why do you think most people aren't like that?
I don't know. It's just it's a thing. Some people have it, some people don't. I don't know. Maybe you learn it in your childhood. Maybe what?
You really think it's a difference in brain, or are we just programmed to be bots and to be...
Hold on. I know. Hold on. We might do this in a second. People keep spamming that mutant Apple one, and I'll do it in a second, but I'm not going to have like a 3v1 fuck fest where we all just shit on Sneako for his fucking opinion on whatever. If he wants to drag him in a second, we can do it, but Jesus fuck, chill. Sorry. Okay. What were you saying? For programming for
Do we really have different brains, me and you? Or did we just figure it out? Did we see past the matrix? We figured out a way. No, let me finish. Did we figure out a way to work out of that system? And most people never figured it out, not because of intellect, but because from birth, we are programmed to be cogs in the machine.
You have to break out of, you're stuck in the matrix when you think of everything in terms of the matrix. Everybody's a part of the matrix, okay? We're all part of the matrix. We're all part of society.
Of course we are.
Right? So it's not, hold on, wait, it's not about, hold on, no, wait, let me, I'm just gonna keep talking until you stop. It's not about breaking out of the matrix. It's just the simple reality is that some people are really good at learning on their own, and some people have a lot of trouble learning on their own. Like, I think I'm a really good self-directed learner. If there's something that I'm passionate about, I can pick up a book and I can learn it and I can do that. Not everybody can do that. A lot of people need teachers to like schedule out what they're supposed to learn, give them like learning schedules, help them through problems or whatever. I'm not one of those people. Some people are, but most people are that thing. If it was the case, otherwise schools wouldn't exist. Everybody would just learn on their own.
Most people need someone to tell them what to do.
Most people, yeah, need some level of direction. Yeah. Yes.
Why?
Bye. Remember to hit that like and subscribe, and don't forget the notification bell so that my videos show up right in your feed.